GBHS math shorts are 5-minute videos designed to provide instruction or review of specific concepts utilized in mathematics courses at Granite Bay High School. We hope you find them useful and helpful. This short is on graphing linear equations in slope-intercept form. Y equals mx plus b is slope-intercept form. Linear equations always generate a graph that is a line. That line could be horizontal. The line could be vertical. It could be a line with positive slope. It could be a line that has a negative slope. But every linear equation generates a line when you graph it. There are three pretty popular forms of linear equations: slope-intercept form, standard form, and point-slope form. We're looking at slope-intercept form right now. Y equals mx plus b has to be in this form in order to be called slope-intercept form. How do you know it's a linear equation? Things that tell you that it's linear: your two variables, x and y, are both being raised to the power of 1. If they were raised to any other power, you would be able to see an exponent on the y or on the x. These are linear equations. The slope is m, and 0, b is the y-intercept of that line. It's the point where the graph crosses the y-axis. Remember, slope is a ratio. And even if you have a slope that is an integer, like 5, we can still express it as a ratio, 5 over 1. Ratio, rise to run. Change in y compared to change in x. This is your slope formula. When you're given 2 points, you can look at that formula to determine the slope of the line that passes through your 2 points. Y equals 3x plus 2 is a linear equation in slope-intercept form. You can see y equals mx plus b matches up perfectly with y equals 3x plus 2. In this equation, the slope has to be the number in front of the x. The slope has to be 3. The number that follows the x, in this case 2, but not only 2, but a positive 2, indicates that we're going to have a y-intercept of 0, 2. That's where the graph is going to cross the y-axis. That means when we graph this, we're going to look at the slope of 3 as a ratio of 3 to 1, and the y-intercept, 0, 2, always as an ordered pair. To graph from slope-intercept form, we plot the y-intercept. That's step 1, 0, 2. Then we use the slope ratio in the form of rise compared to run. Rise, run. Remember, rise relates directly to the up, down movement, and the run compares the left or the right movement. From our y-intercept, 0, 2, we are going to count up 3, that's the rise, and right 1, that's the run. Up 3 again, right 1. If you don't have enough room, you can go back to your y-intercept and you can go in the opposite directions. You can go down 3, left 1, down 3, left 1. Once you have your points, you're going to get a ruler and connect those points with a ruler to get your line of y equals 3x plus 2. Here's another example. This time you have a slope that is a fraction, the number in front of the x again. This time, negative a half. That means your slope is negative 1/2. The number following the x, positive 3, tells you that your y-intercept has to be, as an ordered pair, 0, 3. If we're going to graph that, our slope is negative 1/2, and our y-intercept again, 0, 3. We always start with the y-intercept and count boxes from that y-intercept. We can either go up 1, left 2 from our y-intercept, or we could go down 1, right 2. Only one direction can be negative. You can go up and left, you can go down and right. You cannot have two negative directions. If you have two negative directions, like on the previous example, you would get a positive slope line. Up 1, left 2. Up 1, left 2. Down 1, right 2. Down 1, right 2. We like to see 3 points plotted. Then we like to see the ruler. Connect those points. For graphing slope-intercept form, plot the y-intercept, count boxes from that point to find 2 other points.